Hi, I'm recording this before Labor Day, and I'd like to say that on my WordPress site, I've got Labor for Democracy protests. They've scouted out 984 or 85 sites across all 50 states for protesting on September 1st. Labor is taking a hit again. There aren't that many jobs out there. And they are not happy with the layoffs, with ICE, with what's happening to healthcare, with what's happening to federal employees. They're not happy with the state of our union. Nor should anyone be. The state of our union is going fascist. We've got folks there who just want to take apart our institutions. Donald Trump didn't stop going into Chicago or New York because he felt like it, because it was the right thing to do. No. He didn't come into our cities because it would have been a very different excuse than he used for Washington, D.C. or L.A. Here, he'd be sending in the National Guard from other states to help us with our own street crime, which we're doing by ourselves, thank you very much. And evidently, according to the Brennan Law Center, that's tantamount to having another state invade you. That's a no-no. That's why he backed off. That's why he's not coming to Chicago, and he's not coming to New York or Maryland or anywhere else. So there are limits to his power. There would be even more limits if corporations, law firms, and our educational university systems didn't back down to him. That's why our only recourse is to change the Congress as fast as we can. If there are special elections this year, you gotta vote, and you gotta vote in droves. Why do you think he and the states are so active in trying to destroy our voting rights? Because everything depends on our vote. It's a crime that he got in to begin with. I thought it was only 10 million folks who didn't vote in the national election. The Reverend Barber says it's 19 million. I don't know which number is right, but I do know that because you didn't vote, we have Donald Trump and this administration of destruction. Destruction of all of our institutions that we need and we value and the world values. If it wasn't for the mRNA vaccines, the world would have had 7 million more people die. In America, we might have had 3 million more people die. Enough is enough. We need our science and technology. So let me tell you up front the way I know that we can overcome some of his more egregious voting destruction wants. He gerrymanders Texas? We can overcome that. Whoever should have been running on the Democratic ticket in Texas, they should be a write-in candidate. Go along with whatever rules need to be followed to be a write-in candidate in Texas, and you represent your community. The stakes are very high, so high that Donald Trump wants you not to vote. What do I mean when I say the stakes are high? It means that by 2026, if we're mobilized to vote and we get back those 19 million voters and we put up our own slate of candidates in every state where you can have a write-in ballot, where you can have a write-in candidate for running for office, do it. There's 7 states in America where you can't do it. I can't name them all, but I can name some of them. Louisiana, Alabama, I think Mississippi, Nevada, Hawaii, and I guess a couple of more. You can't have write-in candidates. It's not too early to start now to make a special ballot where you can have write-in candidates. Why should those states control your right to vote? It's one thing for Trump to be getting rich on the lobbyists. That's gravy for him. But to stay in power and make sure that big, beautiful bill impacts all of us, he needs to make sure our vote is suppressed. Don't let him do it. Absolutely not. Start now learning how you register to vote in every state in this union. Learn what you need to bring with you so you can't be kicked off the voter rolls. And write in the candidates of your choice. They may be gerrymandered out of existence, but it doesn't matter. Write in candidates for office for the state level and the federal level. Because if we have a majority in Congress in 2026, you can overturn that big, beautiful bill. You can stop ICE. You can impeach Trump. You can even impeach the Supreme Court justices. And I think this is the way to go. You can invoke the 14th Amendment, Section 3, and get rid of insurrectionists. And of course, Trump and the Republicans who support him, they know this. That's why they're pushing to get rid of our rights. Because they don't need us when they want to get money, but they do need us if they want to maintain all of these disgusting programs. When they want to take away our position of number 1 in the world in science and technology. When they want to destroy our infrastructure. Don't let them do it. And the way to stop them is with write-in candidates. You call it me, I'm starting it right here in New York City because I'm running for mayor on a write-in ticket. I'm giving out my cards to everyone. And yesterday I found someone who said he might want to be able to sponsor me for a fundraiser. So you never know. If you're well known in your community and you might have had a seat at the table and now you're gerrymandered out, the community must write you in. We don't want single party rule. We want our rights back. And the demonstrations are starting already. And watch the AFL CIO. They're protesting on Labor Day all over the country. Their goal is 1,000 sites across America. They've already got 984. Support the AFL CIO. Go to my WordPress site if you want to know how to contact them and how to be involved. Because there's nothing more important than us retaking the House and the Senate this year and certainly next year in 2026.